Hi, today I'm here to welcome Natalie Symons. Natalie is the director of Milestone HICU. I got that right? West.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, don't want to forget that. So, Natalie, let's start with I'm thinking that maybe a lot of individuals, I know I never had heard of this before. What is your organization about?
So Milestone HICU West stands for Milestone Healthcare Quality Unit, and we have 9 counties in Western Pennsylvania that we provide support to. Butler County is one of those counties. It's our lead county. It's where our office is located on 1777 Main Street, just a few miles up from the mall. So we do a lot of support here in Butler County. We work with agencies like Butler ARC,
Okay.
Life Steps, and we support people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We don't do any hands-on care. But we have a staff of 5 RNs and 3 behavioral health consultants, and they provide roughly about 800 trainings a year on 250 different medical and behavioral health topics related to keeping the health and wellness for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
I mean, when I saw your list of some of your courses and programs, that's why I was like, Natalie, you have to come on and talk about this because this is amazing. Let me ask you this. What is the age for the individuals that you serve? Is this for children, teenagers, young adults? What are the ages?
So when I started 20 years ago at the HICU, we really primarily worked with adults, but now we've seen a call to work more with children.
Okay.
So while most of the things that we do are surrounding people ages 21 and over, we don't typically work with children that are 0 to 3. They really are supported by early intervention.
Okay.
But we would do some work with like teenagers, maybe kids that are 8 or 9.
Okay. So let's talk about some of the course offerings that have been happening this fall, and you still have some coming up in December.
We do. One of the things that we do every month, we have a diabetes support educator. She's one of our RNs, and she went to school to become a diabetes educator. And so people with intellectual and developmental disabilities develop diabetes 1.5 times greater than the regular population. And
Wow.
so we really want to make sure that those people that develop diabetes have good nutrition, have opportunities to exercise and get out, and then learn more about how they can care for themselves to make sure that their health and wellness is best supported.
Okay. And is this kind of programming is also provided for their support system? So I'm just thinking if I had somebody that had, maybe I would take the class or program with them to help
Absolutely.
support. Is that a possibility?
Absolutely. So we have trainings that are available for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities,
Okay.
but we also have trainings for direct care professionals and for families. So
Okay.
if you are a person that you have a child with an intellectual or developmental disability, or you have a nephew, you can call us and ask us questions. You can get onto our website and sign up for our weekly blogs or our newsletter. And really find out some information. We also love when people call us and ask us about resources. So just today we had someone call and wanted to have a speech evaluation done. And so we don't provide those speech evaluations, but we
Right.
know where that can happen in Western Pennsylvania. So we provided them with a whole list of resources to make that happen for them.
And we'll make sure that you have all the information so that that our audience knows how to contact, call, look at your website, etc. Some of the other classes that I found very interesting was a dance class.
Yes.
Is that popular?
It is very popular, and I took it, and it was the most fun I've had all year.
Okay.
It was through the Rollettes, and they are a dance troupe of women, primarily women. I think there's 1 or 2 guys, but they are all wheelchair users. And so because some of the people that we support are in wheelchairs,
Right.
we wanted to give everyone the opportunity to dance. And so we spent an hour learning how to dance to a song by Trolls.
Okay.
And so it was really a whole lot of fun, and everybody enjoyed it. And it's all online, so anybody's welcome to join.
All right. So a lot of these opportunities that are online. And what is the cost?
It's absolutely free.
Free.
Free. We are contracted with the state of Pennsylvania, so all of the supports we provide are at no cost.
Oh, that's wonderful. So some of these classes are about health and nutrition and activity and dancing. I also saw something that touched my heart too, was your classes or programs around relationships, like friendships.
Absolutely. So David Petoniak says that the only real disability is loneliness. So one of our primary goals is to help people with intellectual and developmental disabilities make friends.
Okay.
And how do you go about making friends? How do you have small talk? Like, how do you do those things?
Yeah, right. Sometimes it's difficult for all of us.
Really, we are working on a platform, an online gaming system to teach people how to do those things. But then we also do those types of trainings all the time in person.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now, I know we don't have that much time, but I know you had mentioned some apps that are available, something new coming up. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure, we have two apps. One is out. It is the support guide for DSPs. You can find it on the Apple Store or on the Google Play Store.
Okay.
And it has a whole bunch of resources on there that if you are a direct service professional or a family member, things that you can learn in order to care and support for the person that you are supporting. Or we also are working on our next app. It will be out probably in February. I'm super excited about it. And it is for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, for them to learn how to, exercise more, routine health care. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait to get it out there.
Well, thank you so much for being on the Butler Buzz, sharing what Milestone HICU provides to so many people. I know you're making a big difference in the lives of others, and we are grateful.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.